Okay, good evening, everybody. Today is February 7, 2018. Every Wednesday, 5 to 7, we give the lecture. So today's lecture is Vittimutta Sangaha, Part-6, Cosmology. Not only cosmology, Buddha explain all other related things with the cosmology. So today we need to learn about the Kamma, because Kamma create all the living being in the universe. Okay, so before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa and 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Okay, so last week we explained about the 29 kind of Kamma is related with the sensual world, only sensual world. But it's very important to practice our mind with these Kamma. Before the attain the enlightenment, we need another training with the 29 kind of Kamma. So very important to understand. But our aim is not only just with 29 Kamma. We need to upgrade another kind of supramundane stage. So before reaching the supramundane stage, we need to practice again and again with the whole sandhi, 29 kind including unwholesome. So 29 minus 12, so we call the 17. So 17 kind of Kamma we need again and again to upgrade our mental power. So today I would like to continue about the supramundane. Supramundane, how about supramundane consciousness? Because we already know mundane consciousness with the volition, we say all are Kamma. All are generate the Kammic energy stored somewhere. We cannot show exactly where this Kamma is stored, but actually, like a shadow follow, always follow us like this. Anyway, so today I would like to explain another type of the whole sandhi, supramundane, lokuttara. We say in Pali, lokuttara. Lokuttara. So loka, the loka, a change. Lokuttara, so a omit here, but actually lokuttara. Lokuttara, we say lokuttara. Yeah, the a omit. So that means the loka means our worldling stage. Worldling stage, uttara means overcome. Overcome the worldling stage, we say lokuttara. So 8 types of supramundane consciousness, lokuttara citta. These mind are very, very powerful because they can eradicate all mental impurity, mental defilement. So these type of consciousness are very, very powerful consciousness. Very powerful mental power they have. So that's why they has ability to eradicate all mental defilements, all mental impurity. So that's why these kind of consciousness are not regarded as a karma. With these kind of the consciousness associated with the volition, cetanā, volition or motivation, but this kind of motivation cannot associate with the mental defilement. So that's why we can say these are not kamma. Yeah. These are the supramundane consciousness eradicate the root of the kamma. The root of the kamma is, I already told you, there's two kind of root of kamma. Ignorance and attachment, avijja and dana. Yeah. Avijja is ignorance or delusion. Yeah. Dana, attachment or clinging. Yeah. These two mental impurity are root of kamma. Yeah. That's why in the supramundane consciousness, they never ever generate the kamma because their nature is they eradicate root of kamma. So the predominant factors, the very main important factors is a wisdom, paññā, for the supramundane consciousness. Supramundane consciousness, wisdom dominate. Wisdom is a leader. So all other mental factors follow the wisdom. Yeah. So wisdom predominant factors or main factors. But in the mundane consciousness, main factor is volition, cetanā, or motivation. Yeah. All other mental factors follow the volition, cetanā. Yeah. We say sankhara. Yeah. Sankhara. So two different consciousness, mundane consciousness and supramundane consciousness nature is like this. Supramundane consciousness, wisdom leader. For mundane consciousness, volition is a leader. But there's a wisdom, but evolution more powerful, more predominant factors. Yeah. So we need to understand like this. So that's why there are 9 types of the moral consciousness pertaining to the ring of form and formless, or 5 material plane or immaterial plane. 9 types of moral consciousness. We say it's Rūpāvacara. Rūpāvacara and Arūpāvacara Citta. Rūpāvacara Citta is 5 material consciousness, 5 jhānas. So 5 jhānas with the volition. So they create the kamma. So that's why if you attain the jhāna, with the kamma, so kamma generate the new life in the future. That's why in the jhāna, very, very powerful concentration cannot make the freedom, free from the cycle of life, because including them, the kamma generate the result. 9 type is combined, Rūpāvacara and Arūpāvacara. Rūpāvacara 5 jhana, Arūpāvacara 4. So altogether, 9. So they are purely mental. The Kamma is, we have the 3 types of Kamma: bodily action, Kaya Kamma. We say Kaya Kamma. K-A-Y-A, Kaya. Another type is verbal action, Vachi Kamma. V-A-C-I, Vachi, Vachi Kamma. Another type is Mano Kamma. Mano is mind. Mando action. So 3 kind of action: bodily action, verbal action, and mental action. So these 9 types of the moral consciousness generate the Kamma. These Kamma are purely mental action, not verbally, not bodily. So we see ecstasies, so very higher power concentration in there. Okay, so we go next. One is another 2 types of Kamma, words and deed. Words and deeds, bodily action and verbal action, as caused by the first 20 types of mundane consciousness. 20 types of mundane consciousness meaning is unwholesome 12 plus wholesome 8. Wholesome. All are mundane. But except from the immaterial 5 material consciousness and immaterial consciousness. Only the worldling, only Kamavachara, only sensual consciousness, sensual consciousness. So here we got 20 means 12 unwholesome consciousness and 8 wholesome consciousness, altogether 20 type of mundane consciousness. The consciousness generate every works when we talking in our daily life, and various kind of deep bodily action with these mind. Sometimes unwholesome, sometimes wholesome. So verbal action are done by the mind by means of speech. So the foundation is mind. Before talking, we thinking how to speech, how to make a speech. So speech, verbal action is from the mind, but by means of speech. Foundation is mind, but when we react with the verbally, so that's why in verbal action we see verbal action. The bodily action also, bodily action are done by the mind, but through the instrument of our body. The movement of our body, hand or leg or other body part. We say bodily action. And then purely mental action, mano kamma, purely mental action, has no other instrument, only mind, with the mind. With the mind. So these 29 type, altogether 29. The 20 and 9 is purely mental action is 9. Immaterial 9 minutes is 5 plus 4, 5 is a 5 jhana for the 5 material consciousness. 4 is an immaterial consciousness. So altogether 9. So totally we got 29, 20 plus 9, 29. Type of consciousness are called Kamma in the world. Various kind of living being, they, accumulate the Kamma according to their 3 kind of action: bodily action, bhava action, or mundane action, purely mundane action. Bhava action and bodily action is basically we based on the mind. Studying thinking, and then we react with the body and then verbally. So that's why we didn't say purely mundane action. But purely mundane action is more powerful. more powerful. Anyway, so 29 type of the consciousness are called Kamma because they have the power to produce their due effect quite automatically and independent of any external agency. We don't need external agency, but for due effect meaning is sometimes we need to take time to get the result. Not right now. After you perform the Kamma, you cannot get the result right away. Just we need to wait a little bit, 1 hour, 2 hours. We need to wait some Kamma, create a Kamma, but some Kamma is more than many years, maybe next life, like this. So different kind of Kamma, different. They give their different effort. So due effort meaning is they need time and they need another supporting condition. So we will understand more detail in later. Okay, so right now we need to understand 29 type of consciousness. They always with the volition. So their volition we call Kamma. Various they generate various kind of action, 3 kind of action. Purely mundane action or bodily action or bhava action. Okay, so those type of consciousness which experience an inevitable consequence of the one moral or immoral thought is called resident consciousness, pertaining to the samsara world, Kamma-vacara, samsara world. So the 5 type of the resident consciousness pertaining to the realm of the form, and 4 type of the resident consciousness pertaining to the immaterial form or formless material plane, we call Vipaka resident or the fruition of the Kamma. Vipaka is a fruition of the Kamma, resident of the Kamma. So connect from the wholesome and unwholesome, and they generate the Kamma. That Kamma generate another kind of the resident consciousness in the universe. So that's why many different kind of the living being, they have a different living style. They have a different resident mind. They have a different condition. Many kind of different conditions. Even though our human world, many people, billion people, they have a very many different kind of resident condition, resident fruition of karma. Okay, so the karma is the law in itself. Nobody generate, nobody created. Generate, operate in its own field without the invention of any external, independent ruling agency. You know, just only we perform the action. So do action with the karma. So that karma generate the result. So inherent in the karma is a potentiality or the producing is a due effect. Vipaka. So the cause produce that effect. Effect explain the cause. We need to understand like this. The cause produce the effect, but the effect explain the cause. For example, in the seed. The seed produce a fruit. The fruit explain about the kind of the seed. Mango seed or banana, no banana seed. The apple seed or orange seed or the seed explain the fruit. So such as their relationship like this. So even so the karma and effect, we need to understand like this. Like the seed and fruit. The effect already blown in the cause. We need to understand also another way. Another way, effect already blown in the cause. But the result need the different supporting condition. Like a seed. The seed has the energy to generate the food, to bear the food, but we need sunshine, we need fertilizer, we need the rain, so other conditions. Support. Means paññā. So happiness and misery, which are common, love of the humanity, the inevitable effect of causes, many causes, not only one cause. We need to understand. Just here explaining one kind of cause, karma. Karma is the main cause, but not only karma is not alone keep the result. Karma need the support, other supporting condition, other paññā. We say paññā. That's why in the 24 universal condition, the Buddha explained paññā. 24 kind of universal condition, they generate the result. Not only one. Karma is one of them. The Kamma paññā, the Buddha said, Kamma paññā. Okay, so the karma, the very, very important to understand. Basically, the Buddha teaching based on that. So from the Buddhist standpoint, the karma are not reward and punishment. Reward and punishment is not Buddhist standpoint. The reward and punishment in the other, the different religion, they see like this, but not from the Buddhist standpoint. So the karma assigned by the supernatural, omniscient, ruling power to the soul or something like that. No, not like this. Not like this. Karma is just only done, good or evil, so that one, the kind of the responsibility. So these who attempt to explain everything by one temporal life and eternal future life, so they ignorance the past and they believe in the postmodern justice. So they may regard present happiness and misery as a blessing and curse. confer to his creation by an omniscience or omnipotent divine rulers, the God, they believe, who sit in heaven, but controlling all destiny of the human race and all other living beings. So they think like this. But the Buddha's standpoint is not like this. Buddha's standpoint is every living being in the universe, because they reborn and because of different karma they already perform. Nobody created. Nobody created. Not God. Not God is not created. So Buddhism does emphatically deny, arbitrarily create the immoral soul, belief in the natural law and justice, which cannot be suspended by the either an almighty God or all-compassionate Buddha. Buddha cannot govern, cannot create the karma. I already many examples I explained. Sometimes Buddha some very heavy karma, weighty karma, the Buddha cannot have them. Yeah. So the Buddha also cannot stop and cannot create the karma. Karma is just naturally itself by according to their various kind of action. So according to this natural law, that bring their own reward and own punishment to the individual doer, whether human justify him or not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So we need to understand like the just natural law. The karma is just natural law. So according to the Buddhist doctrine of the karma, so for karma is neither fate nor predestination imposed upon us by some mysterious unknown power to which we must helplessly submit ourselves. Just only karma is naturally like the gravity and like magnetic power, magnetic influence when you approach, like this. So it is one own doing, reacting on one side. Nobody, the action is need to responsibility for who did it. The other person cannot. So one has a power to divert cause of the karma to some extent. Yeah. Sometimes the some karma we can divert to the different way. Yeah. But not always. But that karma never did expire. Maybe later come out and give the result. That means temporarily, temporarily divert. Yeah. So how far one divert, it depends on one side, and how one they react with the mental power, very, very strongly mental power, and very weighty karma cannot divert. Weighty karma is very strong. When you perform the karma, mental impulse too strong. So we will learn entity. So more you understand the karma. So just I'm just introduction. So the ignorance, avijja, or not knowing things as they truly are, in reality, is a cheat called karma. The Buddha explained, dependent on origination, the Pritchasmupada, so the cycle, the cause and effect all again can change into cause and then generate new effect, and the new effect turn into the cause. So the chain of the cause and effect. Yeah. So dependent on the ignorance arises karmic activity. Avijja, paccaya, sankhara, the Buddha said. Yeah, we born as a human being because we think previous life, we think the human being is a good. And we want, so ignorance cover. So human being is good, you should perform that action, so something like that. So that's one, the sankhara, karmic activity we do, like a blind person. Blind person think that way is a good way, but blind don't know the reality, what they are truly are in that way. Ignorance like this cover the wisdom, no wisdom. Ignorance with the, our mind arises with ignorance. Wisdom never associate with mind, like the light and darkness. There's a darkness, no light. There's light, no darkness. Like this. Avijja and paññā, ignorance and wisdom, like this. So this the Buddha and the Pritchasmupada. So associated with the ignorance is not only ignorance, it's alive as a craving, dana. Yeah. So blind person may, because of blind, that thing is a good thing, crab, strongly crab. Because of didn't see the reality, what really it is. So that's one thing. His view is, or maybe this one is maybe good. So according to his view, grab it and take it like this. Because of the ignorance cover wisdom, so we don't know the reality. That's why I'm grabbing. So the craving is the other root of the karma. So to ignorance, avijja, and craving dana together, they are aligned together to generate the various kind of karma in the various kind of living being. Sometimes evil action, sometimes good action. So evil action are always conditioned by these two causes. Okay, so the all good deeds of the worldling, we say puthujjana, common person, and through associate with the three wholesome roots. Sometimes three wholesome roots of the generosity are lova, goodwill are dosa, and then knowledge or wisdom are moha, are nevertheless regarded as a karma, because that two roots of the ignorance and craving are dormant in him. Understand? Yeah. So we need to understand that the mental defilement, they have the three stages, latent stages in the mind, and then with the kamma. With the kamma, only in purely mental action, and latently. So latently always. If we remove it, always exists. Yeah. So I give the example. There's a muddy water So if you put on the table the muddy water, the glass, and then never shaken, and then so for a certain time, the mud fall down, and then the water become pure. But if you move at any time, muddy again, like this. No? Yeah. So stay in our latently the rooted in our mind, the ignorance and craving. So even though we are perform the wholesome deed, good deed, with the alobha, adosa, amoha, 3 roots, the ignorance and craving at that time cannot associate with the kamma. They have no chance because of these 3, alobha, adosa, amoha, isik, they cannot associate. They are opposite, opposite side. Yeah, alobha, adosa, these 3 good 3 rules associate with the mind. They cannot associate same time, but they are latently exist in our mind. You need to understand like this, yeah. So that's why when we perform the good karma, wholesome karma, these 2, ignorance and craving, are dormant in our mind. Yeah. That's why we try again and again to upgrade our mental power. Yeah. Mindfulness, concentration. So the mindfulness very, very powerful. We can eradicate the ignorance and craving. So at that time, we are totally free from that. So our action never ever became the kamma. Our action just only functional at that time. We say this is an arahant. Yeah. So anyway, so we need to understand like this, these 2 kind of roots. The moral type of the supramundane, part consciousness, mekka-citta. The moral type of the supramundane, part consciousness, mekka-citta, are not regarded as a kamma because eradicate these 2 roots. So our final aim is to reach the stage. Yeah. Before reaching this stage, mega stage citta, we try the wholesome how many 9 and 8, 17 kind of wholesome deed. We need again and again with the mental practice. Okay, so here's a question: who is a doer of the kamma? I think everybody want to ask that kind of question. Who is the doer of the kamma? Who reap the fruits of the kamma, result of the kamma? So it's a very important question. I teach Abhidhamma for nearly 4 years. The lady, she learned, I think, 2 years. And then she asked a question. You said everything's impermanent. So why we need to do wholesome thing for the future, for the next life? Who is the doer of karma? Who reap the fruits of the karma? Because there's everything's impermanent. She thinking like this because don't understand karma properly. Yeah, I think. So that's a very good question. Who is the doer karma? Who reaps the fruits of karma? So it's a sort of asserting about the soul or self. So the answer in answering these very subtle questions. Yeah, Venerable Buddhaghosa. Buddhaghosa is a very, very famous writer. Yeah. He explained the various kind of way about the teaching of Buddha. So he wrote in the Visuddhimagga. In the Visuddhimagga, no doer is there who does the deed. Just only when you understand the nature of body and mind manifests and body supporting, so we perform the various kind of the verbal action or bodily action or mental action. It's not me. Just only the phenomena, various kind of phenomena. They are working together according to their function and generate the karma. Yeah. So no doer. No doer is there. And then nor is there one who feeds the fruit. Yeah. This is also important. So that's why when we learn the consciousness, the Buddha trying to define the consciousness, the Buddha point out we need to understand feeling. Feeling, the nature of feelings, just experience. Just experience of something. So in our life, various kind of experience we have because of feeling. If we take off the feeling from our mind, the result, good result or bad result, is not working. But it's not possible to take out the feeling from our mind because the mind and feeling always together. If you have mind, feeling always. So it's not possible to take out the feeling. So the question, sorry.
Eventually, the answer to the question could be the same principle as like no self. I mean,
yeah, just phenomenon working together. So feeling is one of the phenomena. Experience. So the who feeling, just feeling feel. There's no body, there's no soul. Yeah. So just constituent part. Constituent parts means many phenomena. Raw means appear and disappear, like your car. When you start the engine, various kind of machine part working. Yeah, various kinds, not only one, not only engine. Like this in our body and mind. The various kind of constituent parts alone roll on and on. Unless we say it's a samsara, just only these phenomena. Yeah. So this indeed is the right discernment, the right wisdom to understand the reality. Yeah. So it's a very, very science way the Buddha explained about our nature, about our body and nature of body and mind. So the question, the answer is there's no doer, Kamma, and there's no body with the fruits of Kamma. Just only phenomena happen, arising and disappearing. Yeah. So according to the Buddhism, there are two reality. We need to understand two reality: apparent means conventional, and ultimate. Yeah. So apparent reality is ordinary conventional truth. Samuti satya. Samudhi means we made agreement. Or that things we need to say like this. Yeah. That's why in this country, somebody born, they need Samudhi Satya. You need to give the name. Yeah. As soon as born, need give the name, please, because they need Samudhi Satya. But in Burma, we didn't do like this. Yeah, maybe mostly the Asian Eastern country not like this. But here, they think when the baby born, you need to give the name on the spot. Because Samudhi Satya, they think very important. Samudhi Satya is very important because Samudhi Satya, the Buddha said, Samudhi Satyam Musawada Patipakkham. The Buddha said, Samudhi Satyam Mudawada Patipakkham. So Samudhi Satya is opposed the lie, telling lie. Telling lie. So Samudhi Satya is telling the truth is a Samudhi Satya, because we are something we tell him the truth. Telling the truth is opposite of the lie, isn't it? Yeah. So we cannot. We had a father and mother. We cannot say father is the man, mother is only woman. For all men and all women, not like our father and mother, isn't it? If you say it like this, it is lying. Samudhi Satya is disappear, will be disappear. When you say like this, there's no father and mother, just only man and woman. But we need in our daily life, in our society, we need the Samudhi Satya. Samudhi Satya is opposed the telling lie. But if you want to get the power of mind, it's not enough. Samudhi Satya is not enough. We need another Satya. Paramattha Satya. So the Buddha said, Paramattha Satyam Vipallasa Patipakkham. Vipallasa. Vipallasa means, I already many Dhamma talking. Vipallasa is kind of the distortion. Distortion. Deti Vipallasa, the view, distortion view. And then the Sanya Vipallasa, distortion of the perception. And Chitta Vipallasa, the distortion of the mind. Because of these, in our life, we think like this, but actually no. Just only our view. Our view is with the distortion, these three distortions. So we cannot see the reality. That's why we are too busy with the Samudhi Satya, conventional truth only. Our mind cannot accept the ultimate truth, just only conventional truth. So that's why we cannot upgrade our mental power. So these two truths, Satya, is very important in the teaching of Buddha. So for instance, that the table we see is this apparent reality. In ultimate things, so-called table consists of forces and quality, material quality, and there's a forces. In the left of the table, there's a force. So for ordinary purposes, in science, you use the term water, but in the laboratory, you use water H2.
So these two realities, it is to kind of discriminate between two kind of notions. That one is that there's like a self exists doing things.
Yeah.
But the ultimate reality is that there's no such thing as self, right?
just phenomenon, just various kind of phenomenon.
Yeah. That's the kind of focus the Buddha wants to convey with these two realities, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Is there any other like principles or concept Buddha wants to convey through this the two realities concept?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the concept is in our daily life, samudhisacca is still useful, because there's no samudhisacca, our world, our society destroyed, no boundary, isn't it? But if you want to upgrade, maybe you want the freedom, you search a freedom. We need to see the paramatta sacca, ultimate reality. So that's why we need to understand from the Buddha point of view. Okay, so in the same way, for the conventional purposes, such term as a man, woman, being, self, animal, celestial being, or many things we use in our daily life, so-called fleeting form consists of the psychophysical phenomena, which are constantly changing, not remaining for two consecutive moments the same. Like in the candle, in the candle, the candlelight, the whole night, the light stay burning, but in reality, no. One after another, continuously changing. Two consecutive moments, not the same, only changing. So the Buddhists therefore do not believe in the unchanging entity. Unchanging entity means soul theory. That's why Buddhists never don't believe that unchanging entity. And then eta apart from action, and the passiva apart from the perception, just only in the conscious subject behind the consciousness. So many things involved to happen something. We need to understand like this. Okay, so the volition, we compare to the Kamma, volition or the will or the motivation, cetanā, if there is the two, according to the Buddha point of view, because some kind of action when we perform, the volition, cetanā is a leader. Cetanā perform his function, and cetanā make the motivation to the other phenomena to do their individual function. That's why, the leader, volition, cetanā is a two. If you want to answer the question, who is the doer of Kamma? If you want to answer this question, the volition is a tool. But volition is not just only phenomenon. Right? We cannot show like a person or that person, this person, that person. We cannot show like this. And then feeling. Another question. who reap the fruits of the karma, result of the karma. So the feeling vedana is accept the result of the fruit of the action. Apart from these pure mental stages, we say Suddha Dhamma. Suddha meaning pure. Dhamma meaning the phenomenon. Here phenomenon is a mental phenomenon. Mental phenomenon. So Suddha Dhamma. Only Suddha Dhamma. Yeah. So the if you take off the all kind of the Suddha Dhamma from our body and mind, nothing left. In the universe, the phenomena, if you take off all phenomena, nothing left. Just only phenomena working together. Just as those elements of matter that go under the name of the tree. As soon as any point the fruit spring up, is done as we say, and the tree bear the fruit. The tree has fructified. So also same way. In the case of the aggregate khanda, 5 aggregate panchakhanda, yeah, we are composed of the 5 aggregate, isn't it? So which go under the name or the celestial being, deity, or man, or woman, or whatever. This is just a samuti satya, just conventional truth. We made the agreed. We made the agreement to call that person, to call that thing. Just we made the agreement. So that's why in the various language, different mention, different saying. The sun in the sky, sun is only one, but different language. Our language, nay. The English sun, your language, hey. What is it? It's only sun is a kind of planet.
Burning star.
Yeah. But when we mention in different way, because the samuti satya is like this. Samuti is just we made agreement to call, to say something. Just we need to use in our daily life.
Concept.
Yeah, just concept. Yeah, that's right. That's why it's not enough. We understand the samuti satya very well. It's okay, but it's not enough. If we want the freedom, if we want to know the truth, we need to understand another satya, another truth is ultimate truth, paramattha satya. Yeah. So we say the fruition of the happiness, misery, spring up at any point is we say, oh, that person is suffering, that person is happy. We say like that, but it's just according to conventional. So it's a very subtle to understand. But when we apply the mindfulness meditation, we can easily understand that's explanation. In theory, maybe a little bit complicated and very subtle to understand. We need to take time. But if you practice a mindfulness meditation, focus on the phenomena at every present moment, so you look at the reality, then you can easily understand. The suffering or happiness, when you practice meditation, sometimes the happiness in the body and mind, so the practicing is very good at that day. But sometimes not good. body is so heavy, mind so wandering. So at the day, we don't, oh, it's not good. We say like this. But if you focus on that, suffering or happiness or everything, just moment. But to see that just moment, why we need magnifier. Magnifiers, we need mental power, concentration power. Like in the laboratory, the microscope, see very small bacteria. But if you look at with our naked eye, we can see it. Like this. Concentration power like this. That's why we need. Yeah. So moment by moment. If you understand that way, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just moment. If you know just moment, we have a very strong. When I practice meditation, in my head, the burning, too much burning, like the spot, big spot. 10 days after practice, starting I understand that is not reality. Because this big spot change. Bigger, sometimes small, sometimes bigger, sometimes small. When I realize this one, I'm very strong. Before seeing that one, very difficult to practice meditation. At the time, too much painful. Minds go down. Oh, I don't want to practice, I don't want to practice. But my teacher sit in and look at all the way, so I cannot move. At that time, I cannot move because all the time my teacher look in and he trying to the guidance. He trying to give the guidance. So we practice. So the encouragement from my teacher. So look at this one. Your body show the reality. Your body never telling lying. My teachers like this. Your body never telling lying. The other people maybe sometimes telling truth, sometimes telling a lie. But your body never ever telling lying. Your body always show the truth. The problem is you. You don't want to see it. You don't want to watch it. My teacher said like this. That's why you cannot see the reality. But if you put enough patience, you will see within 1 week or 2 weeks. Definitely you will see it. So I try. So when I see like this, changing. The sport, bigger and smaller, bigger and smaller. Wow, so my power more active to practice meditation, to see what my body show, the reality. Yeah. So mindfulness meditation very easy to understand it, but we need the concentration power. We need the mindfulness power. Yeah. Okay, so the the only just 5 panchakanda, 5 aggregate we have, but our mind didn't see it. Our mind view in different way. So our mind create the wrong view. And they think, this suffering, this is happiness. But happiness, suffering, same. Same meaning is just only change, just moment, only change. So that it's a starting point to see the reality. Okay, so where the Kamma is stored. Another question I need to ask you. Where is the Kamma stored? Very different. Why the Kamma? Our Kamma, bodily action, verbal action, mental action, various kind of action in our daily life. We cannot count how many. Many. But why is this stored? Because just finish. Disappear. Where are they? Like the flame, burning, just one after another. Why are they gone away? If you try to extinguish the flame, where is the flame go? We can say the flame disappear here. Does flame appear here because of the condition? That flame disappear because of the condition. Also here, only here. Nothing go away. Just only appear here and just only disappear here. Like that. The Kamma not stored within any psyche. For the no proof of any such that there was storehouse, like the big storehouse, like Amazon, Amazon storehouse. In this ever-changing complex machinery of the man, machinery of the human being. But depending on the individual, psychophysical continuity or flex is ever experience, so-called being as a pass through. In the English, they say, one river cannot pass twice. Because of all this water flowing, isn't it? The meaning is, that's one. One river cannot pass twice. So like this, we think it's a being but pass through the flesh or the experience. Every influence fed, every impression received, every characteristic, divine, human, or proto, or many complex phenomena in our body. So anyway, in short, the entire chemistry force is dependent on the dynamic mental flex. Chitta, we say in Pali, chitta, santati. Yeah, santati is the flex, continuity. Ever ready to manifest itself in the multi-various phenomena as the occasion arises. Like this, we say like this. So I think we need the example to make more clarify. I think there's an answer in the Milena paññā. So in Milena paññā, the king is very curious to understand the teaching of Buddha. So the king asked the Venerable Nagasena and Arahant Nagasena. So why Venerable is the Kamma? So King Milena questioned the Venerable Nagasena. So Venerable Nagasena answered, Kamma is not said to be stored anywhere in this fleeting consciousness or in any other part of body. I cannot show you where it is, but depending on mind and matter, it rests manifesting itself at the opportune moment. Just as for example, is mangoes are not said to be stored anywhere in the mango tree, in the branch or in the stem or in the leaf, in the root. We can say, we cannot show the mango. But, depending on the mango tree, not only mango tree, the sunshine, the fertilizer, and the raining, the regular raining, it's depend on that many conditions spring up in due season, bear the fruit, mango fruit. Like this.
That's a great analogy.
That's
a great analogy.
Yeah.
So in some case, mango may not show up, right? If the condition is not
that's
met.
right. That's right. So we have a chance.
But that the mango tree has a potential to
bear fruit.
Trees, the fruit.
Yeah. That's right. So that teaching of Buddha is like this. Very subtle, but there's a various kind of analogy to explain more clear, to make it clear. Okay, so we go next one. So like there's neither wind or fire is stored in any particular place. No, it's a Kamma stored anywhere within or without the body. Wind, we cannot show the wind, but there's a wind. Fire also, the flame. The flame, if you distinguish the flame, where is the flame gone? No, just only disappear because of condition. Disappear. Yeah. So the Kamma is an individual force. Kamma, Kamma's always perform his function, just only his function. Individual force. It's a transmitted from one existence to another. That kind we need to understand. We need to the transmitted power transformation from one existence to another. So it's play the chief part of the modeling of character and then explain the marvelous phenomenon, the genius or infinite genius, various kind of genius. Different character, different interesting, even though twin, very similar, the feature, but their mental condition so different because Kamma. The Kamma is not only one condition, the other condition also is it, but Kamma is main cause. That's why the Buddha always point out the Kamma. So the clear understanding of this doctrine, the law of cause and effect, the Kamma is essential for the welfare of the world. That's why I explain to understand the Kamma here. So we will go the main teaching, the Kamma. How many type of Kamma we have? We need to understand. To understand the nature of the Kamma, we need more and more deeply study about the Kamma. So the commentary defines 4 types of Kamma by way of their function. So the Kamma, we look at the Kamma from their function view, not the other view. So number 1 is the productive Kamma or Janaka Kamma in Pali. And number 2 is a supported Kamma. In Pali is a Upadhambaka. Upadhambaka. Number 3 is the obstructed Kamma. It's a Upapilaka. obstructed karma, upapilaka karma. And number 4 is a distracted karma, Rūpāvacara. Rūpāvacara. Yeah. Distracted karma. So these 4 kind of karma, because of their function, we put the name productive, because of their that function, that karma function is a productive function. So that means produce some effect. And supported karma, we give the name supported karma because that kind of karma just only support to the other karma, cannot create, cannot produce the effect. It's said, just only support. And then number 3, obstructed karma, because of that karma function is observe.
So preventing from happening.
Yeah, trying to preparing. Yeah, and the destructive karma, that kind of karma just make the destroy. Yeah, destroy. Yeah, so destroy means other karma stop.
This is strong.
Very strong. Cannot the other 3 karma cannot exist. But in this karma, cut out. So productive karma cannot make the produce the effect because of destructive karma cut. Yeah, very good. Okay, so in detail, number 1 is a productive karma. Productive karma meaning is as a karma that give the result at the moment of patisandhi. Patisandhi meaning relinking. When we reborn, first moment. When we reborn in any place, any kind, the first moment we say patisandhi, relinking. Relinking means previous life and present life link. Make a link. Yeah. And during the lifetime. So 2 interval. Give the result at 2 moments. 2 moments means the moment of the patisandhi. This is a very short moment, just moment. But during the lifetime, the moment of during the lifetime is depend on maybe many years, maybe for some person, very short lifespan, maybe 3 days in the mother one, maybe. During the lifetime is depend on. Yeah. Anyway,
I'm just curious. The moment of patisandhi is, there's a kind of controversy over when our life begins.
Oh yeah.
One is like when this sperm and egg fertilize and become an embryo.
Yeah.
Some people see that's the moment of birth, but some people don't agree with that view.
Yeah.
What moment could that be here in
yeah, so we our human beings we need these supporting from mother and father, but this is not main cause. The main cause is our karma. Yeah, because our karma, these mother and father we met and then starting our life. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So karma even caused mother and father to meet and generate.
Yeah, that's right. So the karma kept the result at the patisandhi. Patisandhi is the moment of the born, and then also during the course of the existence, it's called protected karma or janaka karma. So this janaka karma may be either wholesome kusala or unwholesome akusala karma. Yeah. For the animal, unwholesome akusala karma. Because akusala karma, they reborn as an animal. Human being, because wholesome karma, kusala, reborn as a human being. But it's depend on the human being also. Some human being, very poor family, father and mother, very poor family met because of the karma is not too strong. Yeah, not very powerful karma. Wholesome karma, but not very powerful. Some deficiency exists in that. So that's why in a poor family born. But some people, that's like a royal family born. What's different? The difference is karma. The productive karma. Yeah. So it's a two kind of karma. Kusala, akusala karma, we say productive karma, janaka karma. So when it produces a result, it produces a consciousness, mind, and manifest, as well as materiality, which is born of karma. So materiality is a different kind of materiality, born of karma, born of chitta, mind, born of nutrition, born of the weather, the temperature change. Yeah, we need to understand like this. Yeah, but the karma, born material, born of karma, kammacharupa, this materiality is a very, very primary material. The other chitta born material, and then the other material is depend based on the karma born material. We need to understand that. So during the course of this is a born when we born, yeah. But during the course of existence, another moment, maybe it's too long or maybe very short, it doesn't matter. During the course of existence, it produces the other resultant chitta. Resultant chitta means one. Sometimes we see good thing. Sometimes we see undesirable thing. Sometimes we hear very melody song. Sometimes we hear very rap song, very touch. And desire song. It's like this. So the resultant chitta is like this. And then continuity of the karma born material. Karma born material is always, you can imagine how the karma power is. Karma born material from the when we born, from moment of the born to the until die. Last moment is that we say chitti, chitta, dead mind. Until dead mind, the karma born continues. Every mind moment, new karma born generate by karma. The karma is so strong, so powerful. Okay, so we need to go to a little bit more. That or the pausing. That or the pausing is only the temporary end of the temporary phenomenon. Because we have to go to the next slide. According to the karma. According to the karma, I mean the karma is supporting ignorance. Ignorance pointing. You should go there. Like pointing. And then not only ignorance, clinging, attachment, dana take. Like this. So that's why the many living beings, when they die, they reborn again and again like this. Finally, if we cut out ignorance and attachment, stop. If we cannot cut out the ignorance and attachment, going on and on. So through the present form, courage, another form which is neither same nor absolutely different, take place according to the potential thought variation generate at the dead moment. We say dead moment, as we say in Pali, is marana sanna viti. Marana means dead. Sanna means marana asana. Sanna means very nearly, very close to death. Yeah. So at the moment, our mind continue. working with the Kamma. Yeah, working with the Kamma. We don't know which kind of Kamma show at the time. We don't know. Maybe, maybe we can change. Maybe we cannot change sometime because of later we learn the kind of the Kamma, the weighty Kamma. The group Kamma, weighty Kamma, very powerful weighty Kamma. If we already done, we have no chance. Weighty Kamma automatically appear, and the mana, sana, viti, thought process, very close to that, working with the Kamma, with the weighty Kamma, and then we will go next life. So the at the moment is very, very important moment, that moment. It generate various kind of karmic energy to go next life. So as a karma's force which propel, like a very powerful propeller, propel the light flash, stay survives continuously in the universe, in the endless way. So it's a last thought, last moment, which is technically called the productive Kamma, we say. So when productive Kamma start, so at the time, at that moment, the productive Kamma starting. That's why we reborn, in the next life. So that determines the state of the person in this subsequent path in different way.
So you said it is the last thought that actually determines the state of person next life. Or how about like some karmic action that a person, this person did in the past, but doesn't it also affect your karma next life?
You mean the very short moment accidentally?
No. For example, let's say you lived for 50 years.
Yeah.
And during the time you did a lot of action.
Yeah, that's right.
That may generate all kinds of karmic energy. And it will be easy for us to imagine that when this moment comes, the sum of your karmic energy in your life should determine the fate of
not only the present life.
Okay. But here, according to that sentence, you said the last thought, in the last moment, is the only thing that determines the state of a person in this next life.
Yeah, but at that moment, our mind accept the Kamma.
Yeah.
So it said maybe in this life, many we already have done, or maybe previous life. We don't know which one can to that.
So, but then probably we should understand that the last thought is kind of a sum of this whole like karmic energy.
Yeah.
Whatever you've been like accumulating.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So which kind of karma we don't activate at that time, we don't know. Maybe many previous life, or maybe it's depend on the power of karma. The mature of the karma. Yeah. Like in the sky, many plane waiting to land. Our karma is waiting in the flesh, in the flesh of our life, waiting. Some karma is not powerful. Their waiting is waiting list behind. Very powerful karma, waiting list in front, like this. So we don't know which one came to us at the time. Yeah. So the problem is, So what should we do? We will understand later. More kind of karma. Nikaya. Yeah.
example, yeah, most in the cage, most so strong the cow,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, go outside. Things like that.
Yeah. So maybe it's either good or bad karma. Sometimes the bad karma change into good karma. It's possible. Sometimes it's not possible to change. Yeah, it's depend on it. Yeah. Okay. So we'll continue. Another one. So at the time of the rebirth, protected karma determine the new rings of the existence and a new gender, etc. So things that does not change throughout the existence. During the existence, protected karma support the continued life of the body and produce the other new result. So we need to understand two moments. One moment, the moment of Prisandi, very short moment, the protected karma produce. Yeah. So like new rings, new gender or something like that. But in the during the existence, very various kind of the result, new result produced. Yeah. So karma is the type of karma, same type of karma. Sometimes they combine. You can imagine. Yeah. So the Buddha said, dhatu elements they easily combine. They have same type. They can easily combine. Because wholesome and unwholesome is not same type, isn't it? So they cannot combine together. Yeah, like this. So wholesome karma, this like previous very many karma can combine with the present karma. Yeah, so that's why we need in present time we need good karma to connect with the previous good karma with the present good karma. Yeah, that's why we need to do it. It's reasonable. Yeah, it's reasonable. Yeah. Okay.
So it is fair to say that it is almost impossible to predict what kind of result could arise from kind of karma.
Yeah, it's depend on the person. The person who the attain a certain noble stage, we can predict exactly what happened. But for the common person, we cannot say because the mind quickly change. Last moment maybe quickly change. Because the common person mental power is not too strong. So many disturb and change the present condition into another condition, isn't it? Yeah. But the noble person, their mind is strong, mental power strong. So their destination, and we can predict exactly what happened in the next life. But sometimes mind is too complicated. Kamma and the other condition affect on the mind. So the very popular, the Buddha disciple, the king Bimbisara. Bimbisara, this is a very popular story in Buddhism. The Bimbisara is a noble person, Sotapanna, first noble person, Buddha disciple. When he died, he has a lot of karma because he offered to the Buddha and temple and for the monk many. He is a very generous person. But when he reborn in the celestial realm, he reborn very higher celestial realm, but he reborn very lowest one. In the lowest one, he's not, the master. He's a servant. You can imagine why the monk complain. Why The man complained to the Buddha. Why? That king.
Kids too many people.
Why the king cannot go to the higher celestial ring? The Buddha explained, no, you don't know. His PV, I know his PV many times in that ring. So he attached to that ring. That's why he go there. He happy in there. It's very strange, isn't it? Mind too strange, too complicated walking. Yeah. Super. Okay, so we could explain a little bit product karma. It's a patisani at rebirth. They produce a patisani chitta, Rasada mind, patisani chitta, and cetasika, manifesta, and kamma rupa. Yeah, just these phenomena. We say, oh, baby born, or animal born, baby animal born, or baby human being born. We say we put the name, the LS born, and then we say that like they bust the reality is just only mind, Rasada mind, manifesta, and Kamma born material only. In reality, during the life, they produce a vipaka, Rasada consciousness, and Kamma born material. That's why in our life, various kind of things, sometimes good, sometimes bad, fluctuation, like fluctuation. We get the Rasada. Just only Rasada mind and Kamma born material. So the only karma that has attained its status of full causal action. We need to understand this one. Sometimes we say, it's a karma. So all karma is not fully causal action. We need to understand like another subtle stage. So every karma, sometimes we try to say telling line, but the other person don't understand what we said. So it's unwholesome because of telling lying, but it's not fully unwholesome action. Yeah, like this. So that means only karma is a full-fledged, can have a function of producing the rebirth relating consciousness, patisani chitta. Yeah. So we need to understand like this. But all wholesome and unwholesome karma, without exemption, can produce a result during the course of existence. For example, if you tell a lie, the other person doesn't understand, so the karma is a fully, so cannot generate the rebirth consciousness, result consciousness, but that karma is still power to keep the lifetime result. Maybe you met the person who telling lie to you. Maybe you has no influence in talking. Somebody when they talk, their talking is very influential to many people. Just one what like this affect in the during the course of existence. Yeah, we say in the is a just giving the few kind of the sudden, not patisani, not reborn. Cannot make to reborn, just only some kind of sudden. Okay, so the productive karma is that which produces the result itself. So the The productive karma doesn't have to give help from the other. Huh? Yeah. So nature is just only generate the result directly. Not never trying to help the other from the other. No need the other happen. Yeah. Okay, so the complete karma, we need to understand complete karma or full-fledged karma. So I'm sure here is unwholesome karma. So unwholesome, number one, unwholesome karma is killing, isn't it? So completed killing karma is we need 5 conditions. It's 5 conditions fulfilled. This karma killing unwholesome karma complete, fully action. Yeah. So number one is a living being. The killing a person, that person is a living being. So you understanding like this, number one. And the knowledge. If you kill, it's where we it's definitely die. And then number 3, intention. Yeah, intention is very important. Intention is we need always intention. Without intention, the karma is not complete. And then effort. Depend on effort. The killing is trying to effort, and finally that person dead. So these 5 conditions fulfilled, your action can make complete, fully action. One of them omitted, your action is not fully. Maybe you get the result just some instant, not the reborn. A productive karma is a productive karma in the present moment.
So let's say you killed somebody by accident.
Yeah.
Like by mistake. It's different from killing somebody with like intention to kill.
Without intention. Or intention?
Yeah. So here to for a killing action to be completed, you have to have like this. You have to know about your action, and then you have intention to kill, and then you have to try hard to kill, right?
Yeah, that's
okay. So, for example, if you kill somebody by mistake, then it doesn't become a complete karma.
Yeah. That's why in the Buddha time, the monk, he's blind. So early morning, he practiced a walking meditation outside the temple. So he stabbed the insect because he didn't see it. So it's not karma. So stealing also, property, knowledge, attention, effort, and removal. And sexual misconduct also, providing partner, attention, effort, acceptance, the lying also, and truthing, intention, effort, and communication. The slandering also, the people to be separated, attention, effort, and separation. Yeah, without separation, no slander. And the harsh speech was only 3, pausing, attention, and effort. The ID talk, vain talk is an inclination toward the ID talk. And the effort, and then other person accept. The ID told, and then comfortedness. So these 3 are mantra action. These four are power action, power and wholesome action. These three are bodily and wholesome action. So purely mental competentness. So these only two conditions we need: property, and then you are taught, and I wish is mine. So it's a competence. Ava is another person, and the top I hope that person is destroyed. It's ava just in the top. Yeah. And then Rambu is the idea of the no karma. There's no cause, automatically happen. There's no cause, no karma, and then no result after dying. That is no result without anything doing, and then manifestation. So these three. Two conditions we need the wrong view in our mental action. So the complete karma is to give the result. Incomplete karma is where the result is some extent. Maybe you have killing, it's not complete. Maybe you have some kind of disease. It's not happy with it. So like this, some extent. Okay, I will keep the pronouns later. No need to. So according to the commentary, for an wholesome action to condition rebut in the woeful play, the certain condition must be met, and when all these conditions are met, it is considered to be complete karma. So the follow killing require factors are living being, human or animal or whatever, and knowledge that as a being exists, and then attention to kill, and then effort to kill, and then consequential death after your effort. Death. So killing is intensity also depend on killing a virtual person is waiting karma. Then the killing an immoral person or killing an animal, but it's killing is not good, unwholesome karma. But the degree of unwholesome karma is depend on some kind of condition. Very virtual person, if you kill, and then the animal small, the ant. If you kill the ant, it's different, isn't it? The result will be different. But killing is not good, and wholesome karma saying, but degree is different. So killing a human being is way other than killing animal. Killing a large animal, even though large animal or small animal. If you're trying to kill the animal, the elephant, if you're trying to kill the ant, your effort is different. So according to the extent of your effort, the result come to you, very strong or little. So we need to understand like this. Okay, so there's something I have to say. In this country, a lot of question here. Buying meat at the grocery, somebody they say, oh, if you buy the person kill the animal to sell it, because you buy. they complain, they blame. But the buying the meat at the grocery store or the ordering the meat from the menu of the restaurant is not killing because they already made it. But before, you go some restaurant, they put the
Like fish.
live fish, like seafood. Yeah. So if you order, so it's just killing. Yeah, because of you. Yeah. So be careful. Yeah.
Yeah, Korean people like this sashimi
Yeah.
from this live fish.
Mhm,
So,
mhm. Yeah. So it's not good. It's a killing. Yeah. But already they're cooking. So you go to the restaurant and you look at the menu and you order. It's not killing. So we need to differentiate what different is. Huh? Yeah. So on the other hand, it's a considered killing if you order fresh seafood. Yeah. So the Buddha did allow the man to eat meat and fish. In this country, some vegetarian they don't like it. So they ask me, "Are you vegetarian or not? Are you eating the meat or fish?" No, I'm yes. So they like this because they don't know. They don't know what it is. So they think vegetarian is nothing killing, but to plant a vegetarian, kill a lot of animal. Also,
And I cannot kill it only vegetables. People do this.
so
there's a principle. The Buddha did allow the monk to eat the meat and fish, but as long as one does not suspect that the meat or fish are killed, was killed for the purpose of the feeding monks. Yeah, this is very, very important. Yeah. But the Buddha, that kind of meat, the Buddha didn't allow. Yeah. But they already make and they cook. It's okay. Yeah. So the meaning is not because of you. The killing action is not because of you. It's okay. Okay. So there's a story in the commentary of the female Sotapanna. He's the first noble person. She who prepared the weapons for her husband because her husband was a hunter. So the monk, they don't know. They confused. All about her. She prepared many various kind of weapons to kill the animal in the forest. So she has Kamma. Oh no, the curiosity. So the Buddha explained that she did not break the precept avoiding the killing because she just her duty. She prepared things for her husband, not to killing. Yeah, just her husband. The wife just prepare something for husband. So that's why. So the judge who issued the death sentence, the judge made, and then executor who performed the act of kill and the guilty of killing is safe. Judge and executor, they are killing because the order gave the order to kill, and the executor, make the action. See? And the suicide, anesthesia, massive killing, yeah. And abortion also considered to be killing. Yeah. So to understand like then for the killing. Okay, so number 2. So I think we stop here. Number 2 is another type of supported Kamma, Rūpāvacara Kamma. So we will discuss next week. Rūpāvacara just to support it. Rūpāvacara just support it. Okay, thank you very much for your listening and watching. The more you understand the Kamma, the more you can try to aware what we did. Yeah. So that we will get the benefit from that. Okay. Okay. So before stop the Buddha Abhidhamma teaching, we wish our Buddha teaching lives longer and longer. The more longer the Buddha teaching stay, the more we can get the benefit from it. So that's why we wish Buddha Sasanam Chidan Dedatu in 3 times, please. Buddha Sasanam Chidan Dedatu. Buddha Sasanam Chidan Dedatu. Buddha Sasanam Chidan Dedatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you.